Howdy folks, back after a couple weeks, back in California again. For those of you that I leaked that I was going to be attending a rodeo in Arizona, I was there, but wasn't able to walk. My back didn't want to play. It wasn't a pleasant day, but that's okay. You move along, you go to the next stop. But yep, back in California, staying with a friend of mine for a couple days, hitting a few neat spots in the area. Today though, we are at the replica of the original In-N-Out Burger in Baldwin Park, California. So let's check it out. So I recently caught this on the Nomadic Fanatic channel. So Eric was out here, actually he's still piddling around somewhere here in California. I believe he's down by San Diego. But this museum you can come and check out. Like I said, it's the replica of the original. The hours here are kind of sketchy. I believe they're closed Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And the rest of the time they're only open from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. So definitely check the website before you come out. But yeah, let's get a looky look here. Camera is a little possessed today. Can't imagine buying cigarettes at a burger joint. That's too crazy. Huh. Got your old-timey sodas there. You can't imagine coming by here, you know, back in the day to get a burger. When you consider like any In-N-Out Burger you go anywhere has like 2 miles worth of line. I mean, I heard at one point outside of Denver when they opened one up, it was like 10 miles or something crazy long. Yep, and then there's the sign. I'm going to assume, I'm going to check, but if the original was actually on this property, because that sign looks pretty old. And on the other side of the freeway, if you catch right there, like if you look right there, it's my finger, there's a In-N-Out Burger on the other side, and it has a company store next to it. So we're going to go check that out here in a minute too. And another good shot over here. It's kind of cool. I mean, it's a burger joint, it's a museum, but yeah, just big old piece of lot. This little joint, very cool. I have to admit, a 30-cent cheeseburger, that'd be pretty cool, but I digress. I'm sure for 2 people it'll cost us like 20 some bucks. So I was just talking to the gentleman over here. So this is actually technically store number 1 actually on the other side, but this was shifted around and everything like that, and they made this to reflect the very first one, which is pretty darn cool. And what did he say? There's 673 locations?
There's over 600.
Yeah, over 600 locations now. But yeah, very cool. So it was roughly 100 square feet building, and it was drive-through only. And yeah, it opened up here on October 22nd, 1948. Hey, Creed, that's my birthday. One more quick thing before we move on to the next stop. You see those palm trees right there, they're actually artificial, and then you can see the top of something right here. So these are where they put all the prototypes for everything that they're going to be using at the other stores. And the palm trees are part of their theme and their logo. So when you get into states that don't have palm trees, and of course I'm from Arizona, and Arizona and California have palms, but to get into New Mexico or maybe into Texas, not so much. So they put fake ones around the property. So kind of neat. All right, now we're on the other side of the freeway, where this is technically store number 1. in the country. And here's the company store. So we're gonna go have a look at it. And of course, if you're gonna go to the In-N-Out Burger Museum and across the way the university, you're gonna have to get a tasty lunch item. So, got a double and cheeseburger and some fries, okay? So hopefully y'all can hear me over all the traffic here. We're back on Route 66. And I want to come by and just catch a quick outdoor shot of this place right here. This is called the Aztec Hotel, and beneath it is the Mayan Bar and Grill. This hotel was built back in 1924 along Route 66. Very famous. They even filmed a movie called Spooners here as well. The hotel has roughly 40 or so rooms. The hotel is currently closed. The bar is still open. Interestingly, and I have actually toured the hotel itself with some of the employees here, and have heard many stories of the hauntings in here. As a matter of fact, over here in the bar, and I'm going to try and get there inside in a little bit, but inside the bar they've had activity actually caught on security camera. Pretty fascinating. Very cool area and quirky. All right, folks, I'm going mic-less at this point. They have music playing in the venue, so I'm going to dub over it because I don't want any copyright issues or anything like that. But it's a really neat bar. It's early right now. It's going to pick up later, so we're going to kind of get a clean shot of what it looks like without the crowd. And I think they're doing karaoke, so we'll catch some footage of that in a bit. But yeah, we're going to kind of walk around the venue, and then they got a neat back area. We're going to take a look at that. And yeah, so let's do it. And real quick, I'll pop in here. Yes, from what was that? Grumpy Santa, or whatever the movie was made. That scene was shot in this bar, so Bad Santa, that's what it was. So this is a film location. And that wasn't too bad. Here's the back garden area. Don't know if anything's going on, but we'll peek. This room over here has had some ghost sightings in it as well. Yeah, there's some folks in there, so we're gonna leave them be. Don't want to interrupt their dining. So again, very historic place. It's one of the most, if not the most haunted hotel, I believe, in this region. This room behind me that I just showed you has had several events. I think dishes flying, weird stuff like that. Like in the bar area, they've had, there was an instance where they had caught on camera where a drummer had left his drum set for the evening, and on camera in the middle of the night, his drumstick started twirling in the air. There's also been a sighting of a gentleman in like old-timey clothing who was seen on camera at like 3 in the morning washing dishes. There's nobody here, nobody here. So if you don't believe in ghosts, that's fine, but apparently it's a thing here. I don't recall if the ghost hunters or those guys have been out here. I don't know. Anyway, so We're gonna hang around here, and in a little bit they're gonna kick off karaoke, so you get an idea of how filled this place gets. We're not gonna be going up to the hotel this time. I'm hoping sometime down the road, I'll be lucky enough to do a lockdown, and we'll involve you for sure. I'm gonna film it. I was hoping to do it this trip. I brought almost everything, and then the last minute it looked like it was falling apart. So I figured, yeah, well, I'll always be back through, you know. That being said, last time I was out in California, at the end of it, I was kind of rushed out of here, but I became a Disney annual pass holder. So the next time you see me, I'll be back in Disneyland. So anyway, just a little announcement there. In the meantime, I'm gonna go back in, wait for things to fill back up. But I thought that was really cool. I want to show the bad Santa thing. So yeah, that spot at the bar, that's where he did sit, right next to that in the movie. So, and then like I said, there was another one, I guess that was called Spooners, that was filmed here. Not sure I'm familiar with that one. Drop that in the comments if you've seen it. When I get back to Arizona, I'll probably look into it. And if I find anything interesting, I'll drop something here. All right. All right, so we're in the rear dining room. We're gonna go into the lobby from here, but this is the room I talked about earlier. And I kid you not, it gives me the creeps. I mean, it creeps you out too.
Peace.
So, all right, so we're gonna go in here. We're gonna walk in here, lights out. I'm gonna turn on the lights. So you folks can get a kind of a view. This here, this is the original main lobby of the Aztec Hotel. So, as we discussed, this is literally one of the most, sorry kid, one of the most haunted hotels in the entire region. And yeah, I've been upstairs and it's pretty intense, it's creepy. Maybe someday we'll get up there for like an overnighter, but you can see how gorgeous the lobby is. Still, they've done a great job with it. So, with that, we're gonna go ahead and end this one. Thank you folks. I hope you enjoyed the Aztec. I hope you enjoyed everything we saw earlier today. We will be back here at some point in time. Other than that, we'll see you in a few days at the next spot.